Welcome to Crack Academy. Today's Genie is divisibility rule of 3. A lot of you have heard about divisibility rule of 3 is sum of the digits is a multiple of 3. So if I ask you, is this number divisible by 3? Would you be able to add it? No, right? So please, today the rule changes. That's the reason we call it a magical rule. My rule is ignore multiples of 3. Right? If all the multiples of 3 are ignored and nothing is left, the number is exactly divisible by 3. For example, first one, 3 is a multiple of 3, ignore, right? 3 is a multiple of 3, ignore. 8 plus 4 is 12, multiple of 3, ignore. 3 is a multiple of 3, ignore. 9 is a multiple of 3, ignore. 6 is a multiple of 3, ignore. 7 plus 1 plus 1 comes out to be 9, multiple of 3, ignore. 9 a multiple of 3, ignore. 8 plus 1 is 9 a multiple of 3, ignore. 3 is a multiple of 3, ignore. 2 plus 4 is 6, multiple of 3, ignore. 6 multiple of 3, ignore. 3 multiple of 3, ignore. 5 plus 4 is a multiple of 3, ignore. 3 is a multiple of 3, ignore. 1 plus 1 plus 7, 9 is a multiple of 3, ignore. 9 is a multiple of 3, 9 is a multiple of 3, 3 is a multiple of 3, 2 plus 1 is a multiple of 3, right? And then 8 plus 2, 10 plus 5, 15, ignore. If the whole number is ignored, the number is exactly divisible by 3. This number is exactly divisible by 3. Let's check out the second one. 7 plus 2, 9, ignore. 9, ignore. 1 plus 1 plus 4, 6, ignore. 3, ignore. 2 plus 7 is 9, ignore. 1 plus 5 is 6, ignore. 6, ignore. 7 plus 1 is 7 plus 8 is 15, ignore. 9, ignore. 1 plus 5, ignore. 3, ignore. 6, ignore. 3, ignore. 1 plus 2, ignore. You have left with 2. So when this number is divided by 3, remainder is 2. Thank you so much. Remember the rule.